Congratulations on your purchase of your new Starcraft Autumn Ridge 27 BHS. We're going to start with a tour of the outside of your unit. We'll start with the electric tongue jack. Up or down, have light to help you see at night. You have your double 30 propane bottles. The regulator will take the propane from whichever way this is pointing. When this one empties, it will automatically draw from the second bottle. Your battery storage there. We'll move around to the storage compartment at the front of the trailer, where you can see your 30-foot 30 amp cable to connect to power. In here we have light. We also have the crank for the jack out front here. If for some reason it's not working, you can always pull this rubber plug and put the crank in there and manually raise or lower the trailer. This crank here is for the stabilizer jacks that are located at the four corners of the trailer. They're not meant to level the trailer, only make it stable from rocking back and forth or front to back. While we're here, we also have your solar panel hookup. As we move around the outside of the trailer, you'll note the access panel for the outside of the hot water tank. There's the plug for the hot water tank and also a pressure relief valve. Oftentimes these will drip a little bit, and that's normal. Here we have the port to fill your freshwater tank, and we also have a low point drain underneath that will empty the freshwater tank. Here, the important to note is this panel here needs to be kept free, as it's an intake to allow cool air into the back of the fridge. And this should always be out, coming out of here. It's a drain for the fridge as well. So we'll come around to the back of the trailer, where you'll note we have a connection for propane for an outside barbecue. Here we have the valve off and on. Have a docking station that contains all of the hookups. We can use this supplied hose. Just a quick connect. This here is how you flush the tank. And for your tank flush, this here allows you to fill your freshwater tank or to hook up to city water to this point here. Here we have the power connect for your 30 amp power for the trailer. Another storage compartment. This one is also accessible from inside. Under here we have your sewer. We have the valves for your gray water and black water. Here we have the other side of the front storage compartment. Now we'll go inside and take a look at the inside of your new unit. So as we come in, one of the first things you'll notice is your information center. You have battery check, fresh water tank, black and gray water tank. It'll tell you, indicate if they're full or not. Have control for the water heater and water pump. Here we have a control for your slide. Pushing up will bring the slide in, out will bring it out, obviously. So we'll just go ahead and put the slide out. Now it's important to note that the slide is only waterproof when it's all the way out or if it's all the way in. If it's not fully extended or fully into the trailer, it won't seal and it could leak. Here we also have switches for the awning light and the interior lights. We also have the button to extend or retract the awning itself. Next we'll move down here to your carbon monoxide detector. We'll also detect propane. You can always test this unit by pressing the button. We have a smoke detector here. Again, you can press this the center of it to make sure it's functioning properly. Something you should do every once in a while. Under here is where the pump is housed. Right here we have a valve. In the position it's in now, it's ready to draw from the fresh water tank. If you turn it, then that will make a draw from this hose, which you would use for winterizing. Right beside we have the power center, so this is where all of your breakers are and fuses. Next we'll move right on to your gas stove. So in order to light, simply turn to the light position and turn the automatic igniter. And there's a button here that will light up the interior of the oven and the dials. Now to light the oven portion, you turn the knob to the light position and then press it in and hold it until you see the pilot light. It's good and strong. Then you turn the dial and it will light for you. Now of note, on the fridge you'll see that you have on off, and then you can press this button. If the button's out, then it will draw from the gas. We'll continue along this side of the trailer to the thermostat control for the unit. So this capacitive touch, you don't have to press hard, just a light touch and it'll cycle through. We have the fan, we have auto, high and low. Press again. We'll have the air conditioning, high, low. Press again. We'll go back to the furnace and the heat, and again you can control the temperature. Press it again and it'll turn the unit off. Here we have the bunks. Underneath this bunk of note will give you access to the storage panel that we looked at earlier. You will also note that there is an access here for the shower if anything work needs to be done there. Now we'll come into the bathroom. As you see, you have a separate exit and entrance from the unit there. We have the bathroom light, switches, and fan. Have to manually turn to open the vent. Coming back here, we have your couch table that will go down into a bed. Remove the legs, and the tabletop sits down below. Over here we have the TV unit. A particular note is this button in here. You'll see there's a red light that indicates that it is ready for satellite use. And if it is pressed again, it'll be ready for antenna use. We have a Bluetooth capable soundbar that will play music in the trailer and also outside of the unit. We come into the bedroom here. First of note is the storage under the bed. We have the light in the center and a light over the bed. We have a spot to mount a bracket for a TV and a spot for the cable in here as well if you wish to get one. Here we have the emergency exit. Remove this, push the handle all the way out, remove the screen, and you can exit in an emergency. So that is pretty much it for your tour of the Starcraft Autumn Ridge 27 BHS. Congratulations on your new trailer. I hope you enjoy it.